Oschino's in it. I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas.
Everyone, it's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip-hop star and Rockefeller Records representative, former Rockefeller Records representative Oschino, talks about Terrence Gangsta Williams, friend of my channel. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in 2025 about these rat allegations, folks snitching, folks telling. It's been put to the forefront because there's been some alleged rumors about Big Meech, how he got out early. There's allegedly this lady named Tammy Cowens who owns his life rights, who he used as a third-party informant to tell on this alleged drug dealer named Cuffy from St. Louis, and that's how Big Meech got the time cut. So there's a lot of the snitch talk going on right now, in hip-hop. Well, Oschino talks about Gangsta Williams, and we all know Terrence Gangsta Williams, like I said, friend of my channel, has been on my channel several times. Shout out to OG Giggity. He's basically saying that, let me just tell you about Gangsta real quick. So Gangsta, he's Birdman and Slim's brother, half brother, and he got arrested for all types of, drug charges, trafficking charges and things like that. He got life plus 25 years. Now, he worked with the feds to get out early, and he helped close some murder cases. And he told on the dead. He told on some people that he knew that had passed away, that had done crimes, so they could close those cases. So since he helped close those cases and the information was accurate, they ended up giving him a time cut and letting him come home. A lot of folks were saying he's a rat. There's a fine line between that, man. The dude told on somebody that's dead. Ain't nobody go to jail. Ain't nobody hurt behind it or nothing like that. On the flip side, I get it. The G code is you do your time, you do the crime, you do your time. And he said it. He'll tell you he ain't tripping. Folks call him a rat, a snitch, all of that stuff. He don't care about none of that stuff. And that's kind of what Oschino's talking about. He saying basically that people embrace Gangsta Williams coming home because he wore it. He admitted to it. He admitted what he did. And he's making, 6 figures off of that. Just telling his stories over the internet, just telling telling the gangster stories that he went through, the early Cash Money stories when he was around. He, like he says, he's got a Cash Money, Young Money, Rich Gang, Chopper City, OVO, Young and Thuggin, channel. That's what his content mainly be on, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to OG Giggity. But let's take a look at this clip from Oschino as he talks about Terrence Gangsta Williams and the snitch jacket. Let's tune in.
You know what people mess with baby brother, even though he told, because he owned it. He owned that shit, but he just owned that shit. Like, I told all the dead. He just owned it. He don't run away from it, none of that. So that's why people don't really give him too much slack about the shit that I'm telling. Yeah? Plus he funny as shit the way he tells stories. He hear you. But I didn't know who he was when I first saw him on your joint. I'm like, who the fuck is the boy? The way he talk, he don't hold nothing back. He don't give a fuck about him. So let me tell the truth.
All right, Nation, there you have it. So, like I said, shout out to OG Giggity. Hey, the man, he's got a keen memory to remember a whole bunch of these stories because he tells a lot of the early Cash Money stories, how they were made and how they came about. The hood stories about how they was really running the streets. He's one of the original Hot Boys, not the rap group. We're talking about the ones that was really running the streets, terrorizing New Orleans. We're talking about the prison stuff, like we talked about on my channel, him being locked up with Big Meech and some of the crazy stuff that he's seen when people was locked up. He was in there for 23 and a half years. So when he sat down, he missed a big chunk of his life sitting behind bars. So shout out to OG Giggity. Like I said, he's not ashamed of what he did. He got out of jail early. He wanted to be with his family. He wanted to be with his kids. He wanted to be around so he could get out from behind them walls, man. And he told on the dead. Like I said, with me personally, I think that's a gray area there. But like I said, I understand folks that's in the streets. It's that code. So it is what it is. Nation, what do you think about Oschino's comments on Terrence Gangsta Williams, friend of my channel? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.
I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas at all.